So, hey guys, Chauzu here. I got a treat for you today. We got a 15-minute showcase of Zephyr together with Legend Ain. And yeah, I've been looking forward to this. They are an amazing pair. For now, let's focus on Zephyr though. He's a shooter captain, of course, speedrun captain in general. He has bomb and super bomb mechanics. He can extend orb boost, so a lot of good stuff. So he can reduce CD with his captain, with his superclass. His superclass also gives him super bomb, top and bottom row, as well as a damage reduction, which helps his special. So a very well-rounded kit. And his special, of course, reduces CD again, so he can do -3 CD by himself. Shooters get a 3-turn 2.5 times attack boost, changes shooters' block orbs to matching, and he can remove 4 turns of def up, damage reduction, bind, and the spear. And he also has support to help with that. Rare recruit Ain to remove more damage reduction and def up. The new rare recruit Bins to remove more bind and the spear. And of course he also has Legend Hina as a support to lock orb. So a lot of options for Zephyr. And for this video I made 4 no stall speedrun teams. Well, 3 of them turned out great. One had some issues, but I still liked it, so I uploaded. So yeah, I didn't really plan to make a big showcase, but then I started making teams and I felt like it was pretty effortless to really make no-stall speedrun teams, which is pretty insane, especially since we're doing some of the hardest content too. Not only no-stall speedrun, but a lot of captains just struggle to beat it in general with the options they have, what they do with their kit. But yeah, this pair just runs through it. Like here is Arena Hawkins, for example, which I'd say is the hardest arena. And yeah, there's really no issue at all with this one. Having all of the CD reduction does help a lot to really make the CD work out, which is usually one of the big problems with no stall speedrunning. But yeah, like each captain is -1 CD. Zephyr's superclass and special is another -2 CD. So yeah, that's a lot of speedrunning together with the ship as well, which is also -2 CDs. You really stack the CD reduction. And yeah, Capone Crew is a favorite in general for shooters to pair up with. And yeah, it does work very well with Zephyr, since Zephyr can also give you the full board of matching orbs, including block orbs, and of course the super bomb, which can be useful if you get negative orbs. I didn't really try it in this run, but that's one potential use for it. And yeah, we also have a lot of damage reduction from this captain pairing. And yeah, this captain pair does give you the attack boost and orb boost. But you also have the Lucci support, which is a very good call affinity boost. And Ain can also extend it a turn if you need some call affinity a turn later too. Like in this case, for example, where Hawkins does the revive. So yeah, we get the attack boost from Zephyr. I could have tried and get the spear removal from Zephyr, but yeah, not having the bin support kind of sucked here. Like that would really help to get the 5-turn removal. 4 turns is a bit mid, to say the least. Then again, I could have used the Opera support, so probably could have skipped Chopper here. He's a pretty boring unit in general, but yeah, I did use him to remove Bind an earlier turn though, so. And yeah, now for the revive, we just use Grindy World to remove all of the attack down. Now we can easily kill with all of the buffs we still have. So yeah, that was Arena Hawkins Child's Play. Let's move on. Now we have Arena Queen, which is it's a very much easier arena, but it's probably a harder arena to no-stall speedrun. Oops, looks like I messed up with my recording. Of course, if that happens and I get the secret stage, Like that doesn't work for the recording for the showcase. So that means insta restart the run. So yeah, that's usually just what I do. So yeah, a bit of a sloppy editing from me, but sometimes you overlook stuff. I'm not going to cut it out as long as the next clip is right, but you can see my current reality here with the loading times. They've been awful for weeks. It's very frustrating. They've even added a loading time to the menu screen now, which is very dumb, but it is what it is. Anyway, back to where we're supposed to be. And yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. We have a lot of CD reducers here. Usopp, Pudding, even the Kizaru. We reused Kizaru early here. This is just so we can use Ain stage 4, which is where I want to use Ain. One of the issues is right now, well, the two biggest issues is first, when you get to stage 4, it's like a 3 CD reversal, which is very tough to handle. And also you can't use attack and or boost final stage, so optimally you want to carry it to the final stage. Yeah, we get some matching orb here with the Zephyr super claws. Also reminded that both Zephyr and Ain add some resistance if they have super bomb, so that's some potential nice extra damage in some teams. So yeah, we use Usopp twice. That does -2 CD. Keep in mind that Ain started pretty low CD here. Or very high CD, was like 5 CD when we started. Down to 1 after using Usopp and Pudding. And of course now after Zephyr, Ain is ready, so we can do the proper Ain and Zephyr combo. So yeah, Zephyr with 3-turn attack boost. Ain will be able to remove the remaining def up as well. And we also get the 3-turn orb boost. We don't even need to use Ain's super class here, since Zephyr automatically extends the orb boost, but yeah, might as well. Anyway, we even buff the attack boost, so that's a nice little bonus. And yeah, super easy kill. So yeah, we do got the attack boost and orb boost for final stage already. So we just need to handle the defensive effects here. Would be nice to have some chain and color affinity too. Sadly couldn't get Kizaru back to full, but this is good enough anyway. So yeah, Kizaru reduces CD for Stassi, gives a chain boost and color affinity, so basically the perfect special here. And Stassi buffs the chain boost and removes the defensive effects. And now we got 2 dex units to do some good damage against Quit. And yeah, a very, very easy kill. In an also speedrun too. Okay, let's get into the bit more failed team. I think it could have been cool. Sadly, I lack damage. Like maybe if I had a better speedrun ship like Ho, for example, which I haven't got around to yet, I could have done enough damage, but I lacked a bit of damage final stage. But yeah, when we get there, I'll explain the idea behind the team. Like, if I made a normal team, this wouldn't have been an issue, but in testing I realized that probably with Ain's burn, we could maybe kill final stage in 2 turns without radio, which will be pretty dope, not gonna lie. So maybe if I did another run and added radio instead of Magellan, like that should have worked too, because Ain can still get the super class, for example, since you get the additional damage from Zephyr, and Ain could have, or like, yeah, Ain also buffs radio, since Ain buffs Cerebral. Ain is just a weird unit in general, like Ain buffs Cerebral, but Cerebrals don't count for her super class, it's just shooters, like it's a lot of weird stuff. But yeah, we're doing another Capone crew, and Zephyr combo here is just a nice way to avoid a lot of dumb, annoying orbs. And as said, this combo is even stronger with unchangeable orbs like this, because you can even ignore negative orbs, but not in this video, we don't have that. I use Zephyr a bit early in this video. Need enough damage here. This is one of those teams where having that bin support will be nice. I could have removed all of the bind. Now that one remaining turn of bind got really annoying. So I still had to do a bind remover in this chopper. Obviously it's bad to use this chopper, it's like a cop-out basically. But yeah, I'm not talking about the Magellan yet, like all he does is do progressive poison, but my idea was that basically I did a run with a team that's supposed to kill over 3 turns, and I noticed that I was so close to killing in 2 turns. I was like, what if I had some poison to stack with the burn from Ain? So I tried that, I got invested, and since this team worked, even if it's pretty bad, like I just kept it. It's an interesting attempt at least. See, we do stack a lot here. We both have the poison and burn. You also see we have increased damage taken, like this combo. Ain and Zephyr is able to stack so many buffs. If you're able to do a super tandem too at higher level, you also get a burn conditional, so yeah, it's a quite incredible combo. And yeah, I look forward to pulling Ain and maxing Ain in the future and doing some cool stuff with that. Kuma here to remove the spear, and yeah, sadly I did a bit too little damage this stage, and even if I did enough, it might not have been enough to kill. But yeah, 400k damage, too little. But yeah, I'll just show that the team works even in this scenario, because the progressive poison gets stronger and stronger all the time. So yeah, I just let it play out. Caesar doesn't kill me, eventually I kill Caesar. So yeah, it didn't work out as planned, but I still thought it was an interesting attempt. Maybe I'll revisit this later, we'll see about that. But yeah, it worked. Anyway, final team, I guess another pretty annoying arena. The first arena, actually, Kamazo. And this is an arena designed around int units. It was made for versus Big Mom. And yeah, basically, in this arena, when you enter the final stage, you get a full board of empty orbs and you perfectly lock them. So they want you to get some unchangeable orb preemptively. In the case of versus Big Mom, it was Samla, but in this case we're going with Super Bomb, of course, because of Zephyr. And here in this team we'll see some weird shenanigans with Zephyr's special and super class. So basically my plan here is to save Ain for the revive, and Ain will remove the bind with her special on the revive final stage. So I just use Zephyr stage 4, but the problem is that I want the super bomb to keep for final stage, but I also want damage reduction applied so that I can get Zephyr's proper special to remove the damage reduction and death up. But if I use the super class first, I don't get super bomb orbs because there's block orbs. So this is one of those cases where it's a bit weird, like I don't know why Zephyr's super class doesn't change block orbs, but it was a problem here. So I had to use Mr. Tree support, which is clutch as always, just to keep the damage reduction for stage 4. And that let me remove all of the damage reduction and death up. But yes, Zephyr has some really strong support as said. With Ain, he can remove 6 turns of death up and damage reduction. With Bins, he can remove 5 turns of bind and the spear. And of course we have Hina for ore block, not used in this video, but still an option. And yeah, so it's a pretty cool team. The only thing I forgot was to add a Call Affinity support. I plan to use Shank's crew for Call Affinity, but then I remember that it's based on the captain, not the color of Shank's crew, which is a mistake I made countless times. I'll never learn. And yeah, Chopper here again. He's just so reliable, it's hard to not use him. Sets up Capone crew, or just trash map free to play Capone. Give an ore boost. This will easily kill now, despite just having 1 int unit. And for the revive, we use Ain to remove the bind, and this is a limited recruit Perona that will remove the damage immunity. Was also clutched with the Kuma support, and that will let us easily kill since we still got some good buffs applied to the team. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Ain and Zephyr showcase. I'll try them against some difficult content as well. See ya! Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.